Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have already discussed about that things with you, how can load that static files, right? So now I want to apply, that means here I want to load one of the Bootstrap theme. So that is also one of the templates. So that is actually one of the links. It's totally free, one of the template as a Bootstrap template. Okay. So it's pretty much simple. Here you have to go on particular that area, and after that if you click as a free download, and you can see that is actually the company free. That means this theme name actually the company. So here you have to just simply download it. Okay, it's totally free. You don't need to pay anything. So for now, this fundamental session, I want to use it. So make that sure you download it. So when you download it, you will get this type of one of the zip file. So that is a company.zip. Okay. So I have already added that file in our Django as I have created one of the folder as a HTML theme. So friend, don't worry. After end of this course, I will share this folder with you. Okay. So for the reasons here, I have created one of the folder into the Django. So for our specific this fundamental section, so you will get this type of one of the company zip when you actually download this template. Okay, so that is actually our template. So right now I don't need this. So from here you can actually download it. So that is actually the link. Okay, so now I don't need this. So here, first of all, when you download, you will get this type of one of the folder. First of all, here you have to extract it. Okay, I just simply extract it on here. Now you can see that is actually our folder. And into the folder area, you can see that is actually our index.html. So now if you open it, so that is our template. So right now they have some of the header. So that is some of the menu bar and all that our menu. Okay, that is some of the slider. Okay, you can see there is a three different type of slider. So latterly I will also make the things dynamic, so don't worry, step by step everything will be more clear. So if you want to make that part as a dynamic, you can also make this as a dynamic. So everything step by step we will dynamic it. Okay, so right now that is all that is static data, because of all that is the CSS, that is the HTML one of the page, right? You can see that is one of the HTML page. So that is also one of the footer. So that is header. If you go to that about us page, so that will be as a about us page. Okay, that will be as a about us page. It's very much clean, one of the theme. For the reasons here I want to actually choose this one, and also that is a portfolio. Perfect. So now first of all I want to actually work for our home. That means this one. First of all I want to load this theme in this project. Okay, that means the Django project. So if you want to do that work, first of all you have to they have all that CSS and the JSS related everything into the assets folder. You can see into the assets, that is a CSS folder. That means all that CSS is on here for this project, and that is our images. Okay, for all the theme images you can see is visible, the JSS and the vendor. So right now, first of all, I want to actually copy it. I copy everything from here, and also before I have created one of the CSS style in our static area. So right now we don't need this. I just simply delete it. Okay, I delete it from here. So now our static folder is clean. Now if you want to access it, so I just simply copy everything from our asset folder. Now go to our Django folder, that is our project, right? So into the portfolio project, that is our static. So right now I want to first of all paste it on here. So I just simply paste all that our CSS, JSS, images and the vendor file. And then I want to right now we don't need this. I just simply remove it. So into the layout area, I have already added our block, and that is our Bootstrap. So right now I don't want to use it, right? So here I don't want to use it right now. I want to actually load this template. So for doing this, I want to do better here into the layouts.html. That means in a template layouts.html, I want to actually select all, and I just cut it every data from here, and I just simply save it with our another editor as a sublink text editor. Here I just simply save it, because of all latterly from here we have to actually take some of the data. Okay, like first of all here we have to that is our template, that is our index.html. So now I want to open this index.html. Go to the Django, that HTML, the company, that is our index.html. So now I want to open it in our editor. So here I just simply open it. So now I just simply select everything from here. I copy it, and now in our layouts I just simply paste it. So friend, here we have to do now, we have to actually update our all the JSS and the CSS, and also we have to update our static, all that our images. Okay, so don't worry, step by step I will show you. Like first of all, our main work, first work is we have to load our static. Okay, right, make that, I think you already remember that part. So I just simply load it, and then also better I want to make as a PHP, then better, it will be better I just make as a PHP. Okay, so first of all you have to load it. I just simply copy it. Now go here, layouts HTML. So here I want to actually paste it. Because of all friend, this layout.html actually our main path. I have already discussed about that things with you. I think you are very clear about this, right? So now first of all I load our load static, in particular that area, and previously I have also put some of the link, like here you can see I just put that link as a style as with the static, and there is our style.css. So now we have to do the same things. We have to do the same things for our every portion, and also there is a title. So better I just simply copy the title. Okay, that means our title will be dynamic. So here that will be our title. Okay, I just make that title will be as a just dynamic before. So that is our dynamic code, that is our block title, right friend? I hope you already remember that part. And then that is our asset. Here we have to update the images, that is all actually the fav icon, and then that is our all that CSS code, right? So now first of all I want to actually update our this CSS code. So if you want to update it, as I told you before, it will be just like that same. Better I just simply copy it. Okay, it will be just like that same. Here you have to make the things as a curly bracket, then the percentage and the static, and into the static area. If you now go to our static, into the static area, here you can see there is a CSS, images, JSS, and the vendor. So right now we don't need this asset, right? So without this, that is actually the CSS. I just simply cart it. So that is actually our path. Here we have to add that path as the CSS and style CSS. Perfect. I hope friend is very much clear to you. And also we have to update the same things for our particular this every CSS file. Better step by step I will show you. So as I told you, first of all here it will be as a double percentage, and then the static. Okay, static, and then here you have to add your all that file link. So better I want to save it, because it will be needed a lot of the time. For education purpose I want to actually save it on here. Okay, and not save it, I just simply add it on here. And now I want to actually copy it, and now here I just simply paste, because every file we have to update. So I just simply paste it. So now first of all I just cart it. Okay, I just cart it, and here I just simply paste it. From here I cart it, and here I paste it. I cart and the paste, because now we have to actually change it for our Django. So Django static, all that file structure we have to update. So we have to update it with our static and then our file name. So there is another one. I just cart it and paste it. I cart it and paste it, right? Perfect. So here we don't need our this asset. After that, there is actually vendor will be needed. You can see there is static, and then there is our vendor folder. So that's all the theme file. So better I want to select multiple at a time. With pressing that control, I just select everything. So now I just simply remove that asset. Perfect. So we successfully updated our CSS portion. So there is static and all that file, and also there is file. And now redirect, go to our there is JS file. Okay, so that is all the JS file. Also here we have to update. So as I told you, it should be needed. I just simply copy it, and now here I just simply added as a static. So I just simply added the things on here, and then the same things, the same logic we have to apply it on here. I just cart it and I just simply paste it on here. Okay, I just cart it and then paste it. I just cart it, and here I just simply paste it. Okay, so make that sure you paste it into the single quote. So I just simply cart it again, and here I paste it. I cart it and then the paste. I cut and the paste, and I just simply cut it and the paste it on here. I cut it and the paste it, and also I cut it and here I paste it, and also they have another one, so better I just copy it, and here I just simply cut it, and here I just simply paste it. Okay, first of all I want to remove everything at a time. That means we don't need that our asset actually, so I just simply remove at a time. That is all that our vendor and then our link, right? And also from here we don't need that JS assets, so here it should be started our JS and the main JS. That means this JS folder, and then into the JS folder here you can see that is actually main.js. Perfect. So we successfully updated our JS all that file, and also we successfully updated our CSS file. Right now let's check this out. If you now click as a save all, so I just simply click as a save all. First of all I want to check that server, our server is perfectly running, and now if you refresh it, yes, you can see friend how much easily we actually did that work. That means right now it's perfectly getting all that our CSS and the JSS for our this theme. Right, that is our menu. You can see it's perfectly now visible. That means our JavaScript is working. So right now I didn't update our images, so later we will also have to update it, so then our image will be visible. Okay, so perfectly is visible about us, our services, everything, the portfolio. They have some of the clients, some of the images. Actually image is missing, rather than everything is now perfectly getting all that our template data. Friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. Okay, so right now if you want to display that image, now you can actually display it. Concept will be just like that same. I show you that is in our slider. That is actually our drop down, into the drop down, and then that is actually the background. Okay, so that is actually our background image. So if you want to change it, you can change it with using the same concept. So better I want to actually take it as a static. That is also one of the static, and that is our asset. So now I just simply cut it and here I paste it. So right now we don't need this asset, right? So it should be only that image. Perfect. So better, there is another one. There is another one, that is actually the slider 2. So it's pretty much same. Better I just simply copy it. Here I paste it. It will be as a slider 2, and that is actually the same. It should be as a slider theme, right? That is just static, and then I just simply updated that slider 3. Now let's check this out. If you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, yeah, you can see it's now perfectly getting that images, right? So friend, also here we have to actually update some of the images, like there is a portfolio images we have to update, and also the client images also we have to update. Better I want to do that work. For doing this, the concept will be just same. Okay, better I just simply first of all I want to find out. So that is all that images, so some of the text, then that is the some of the text, right? So now first of all I want to find out the images, what exactly that image. So that is our app card, and here you can see that is actually the images. So it will be just like that same before. Better I just copy it. That is static data, that will be as a static, and also static. That will be some of the actually a lot of the picture for the portfolio. So I just simply updated everything at a time. Okay, so that will be a static, and that will be a static, right? That is static, and that will actually the images. Okay, so also there is another image, there is another image, and also there is another image and another image, right? So that's all the portfolio image. So friend, concept will be just like that same. Here you have to actually cut it and here paste it. So here we don't need to use that asset directly into the static, and here you can see directly images, right? So we don't need this our asset. I just simply remove it. So that will be our portfolio 9. So Also there is actually another image. So into the image area here also you have to add the things on here. It should be just like that same. So I just simply updated that things on here. Okay friend, so now also do the same things for our another one as the 8. So I just simply added as the 8. Okay, that will be as the 8, and the same as we have to do that things on here. I just cut it and paste it. So here also you don't need that our asset, right? So I just simply remove that asset from here, and then there is another one. I just cut it and paste it. I just cut it and here I paste it. Okay, so right now also you don't need this. I just simply remove that asset. There is another one, cut it and here paste it. I have to actually updated that format for our static, right? So now we don't need this. I just simply remove that asset. There is another one, cut it and here paste it. I cut it and here paste it. I cut it and paste it. I cut it. The same things actually. So now we also have to remove that asset. So I just simply added multiple at a time. Okay, that is actually 4. So I just simply remove that asset. So right now perfect. The 5 image, perfect. So now also the same. I just cut and paste. I just simply take that things also on here. There is another 2. That is actually the 2 static, and also we have to remove that asset. So I just simply remove this. Okay, 2 3, that is actually the 4. Perfect. And then is our last one. That is our 1. Updated, cut it and here I paste it, and from here I want to remove that asset. Perfect. And now if you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, so now our portfolio should be visible. Yes, you can see our portfolio, all the data is visible. That means images is visible. Okay, image is perfect visible, and also you can see the zoom is visible. Because of all, they have the 2 images actually, so it's also perfectly visible. So now they have the another one for the client. So they have also some of the images. If you go our index.html, here you can see they have some of the images. So now also we have to update that images on here. So that is after that actually, after that portfolio, that is our client section. Into the client section, here you can see there is the images. We have to simply update it. So better I just copy our static. So I just simply paste it. So it should be the same. Okay, it should be the same. I just simply paste and paste it on here. Okay, I just simply paste it. So it should be as a same. Actually you can see there is actually the name only the change as a 1 2. So better I want to take 1. Okay, I take 1 and here I paste it. That will be as a asset. We have to remove that asset. It should be just like that same. Better I want to do and actually copy it. Okay, I just simply copy it, and now here we don't need this. I just simply paste it. It should be as a client 2. It should be as a client 3, and then it should be as a client 4. It should be as a client 5. Okay, it should be as a 5, and then that will be as a 6, that will be as a 7, and that will be as a 8, right? So it will be as a 8, that is a 7, and that will be as a 6. Perfect. So that's all you have to do. Now click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, yes, you can say everything is now perfect. I hope friend you can well understand about it, how can actually apply any template, that means a Bootstrap template, into the Django area. So everything is now perfect, is now getting all that CSS, JSS, and also the images. So next video I want to actually mastering it. Previously I have already discussed about that things with you, how can master it. That means I want to segment our this portion, header portion and the footer portion differently, and also they have the slider portion, how can include that slider portion. So all that main basic concept I have already discussed about that things with you. So now we will apply it in our project, so then everything will be very much catchy to you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.